Perfect tenses cause a lot of problems for students because there isn't anything like it in their language. And if you can understand this, it will mean that you can progress in your English studies much further. Let's look at some basics. What does perfect mean? Well, here it means it's finished, done, completed, although this isn't always true for perfect continuous tenses. There are tenses in the past, present and future, and simple or continuous tenses. For example, present perfect continuous, future perfect simple, and there's past perfect continuous, past perfect simple, etc. Now, if you can understand the present perfect simple, it means you can understand the others more easily. I hear some students saying present perfect isn't important. That is absolutely false. If you don't understand the present perfect, or if you refuse to learn it, then you will stay at A1, A2 level forever. Now let's look at the psychology of the present perfect simple tense. This is a timeline going from the past to the present and the future. And where that middle arrow is, that is the present, at the point which we are speaking. Here is something that happened in the past. We use the present perfect simple when there is a connection between the past action and the present time. There are 5 functions of the present perfect simple. In other words, 5 jobs that it performs, 5 different meanings that it conveys, and we'll look at those shortly. As I said, somehow that past action is connected to now. You must always remember that. Now, if you cut that connection, then you would use past simple, and we'll see examples of that later. Some people say the present perfect is for recent events. Again, this is not true. Look at these examples of present perfect simple. Chickens haven't flown for 50 million years. Is that recent? I don't think so. I have met Tom Hanks. It was last year. 1 year ago is more recent than 50 million years ago, but here we use past simple. So how do we make the present perfect simple? For positive sentences, it's subject plus to have, plus past participle of the verb, verb 3 as I call it. I have seen the Eiffel Tower. You have waited for a long time. He, she or it has eaten all the food. We have made 6 machines this week. They have spoken to your manager. And the contractions which we use in speech are I've seen, you've seen, he's seen, she's seen, it's seen, we've seen, they've seen. For negative sentences, it's subject plus not have plus verb 3. I haven't seen the Eiffel Tower. You haven't waited for a long time. He hasn't eaten all the food. We haven't made 6 machines this week. They haven't spoken to your manager. There is a different way to make contractions. I've not, you've not, he's not, she's not, it's not, we've not, they've not. But this is less common than the first examples. To make yes-no questions, we change the position of have and the subject. So the form is have plus subject plus verb 3. Have you seen the Eiffel Tower? Have I waited for a long time? Has she eaten all the food? Have we made 6 machines this week? Have they spoken to your manager? And the short answers are yes, I have, no, I haven't, or I've not, which is less common. Yes, you have, no, you haven't, yes, he has, etc. To make WH questions where you are asking about the object, we have question word plus to have plus subject plus verb 3. What have you seen in Paris? How long have I waited? What has he eaten? How many machines have we made this week? Who have they spoken to? Or, in higher level English, whom have they spoken to? Or, to whom have they spoken? And for WH subject questions, it's who or what plus to have plus object plus verb 3. Who has seen the Eiffel Tower? What has broken the window? The answer to that question could be the ball has broken the window. Remember to use third-person singular has for unknown subjects. So you don't write or say who have or what have, but who has, what has, third-person singular. So when do we use present perfect simple? As I said, there are 5 functions, 5 times when we would use present perfect simple, and we'll discuss these in the following videos. Here's the list. Actions or situations that started in the past and which have continued until now. Experiences. We use it when we use just recently or when we give news. And for unfinished time and present results. Now very often there's an overlap between the uses, which is good news. It means that there are 2 reasons to use the present perfect simple. So in those situations, we just need to use it.